Hello to all my strong arm soldiers. This is Calamitous coming back at you once again to talk about Test Server 3.6, the new test server that just came out this weekend. Well, I wanted to talk to you guys about these weapons that are being released pretty soon in live server. Let's first start off with the Dragoon. I believe this weapon is going to be pretty OP. And what I mean by that is, it's basically a heavy magnum. How you able to shoot at a fast rate. And now that I think they changed the distance from 550 to 600 meters. So now they're giving you extra distance. However, they decreased the rate of fire from 6 to 4. Now, if I'm wrong on that, please forgive me. But as you can see, I'm in my butch with the Ford Dragoon. Me personally, I don't think this build right here is going to be as popular as the Fury Dragoon. Because, you know, you got the Fury Dragoon that's shooting 3 of these bad boys at the same time. But as you can see, I died pretty quick right here. This is not a good area basically on this map, because, you know, the best cover for this map is the center beacon and that little hill that's around the corner from that bridge, which I'll show y'all here in a few minutes for those y'all that don't know. But the main thing I want to talk about is this weapon right here. This weapon is basically, it's going to be Shock Train's competitor. And what I mean by Shock Train's competitor, this weapon can fit on medium robots. You can put this on this Fusion like it is right now. You can put this on Dashbots. Can you imagine this being on the Bulgazari? But like I said, I think that Pixonic did a great job on changing or finally tweaking it just right. Because like I said, y'all, this weapon is coming out in a week or two, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes out, it's gonna be pretty good. I can't wait for it to drop on 3.6. But me personally, back in the day when I first started playing this game, one of my most favorite weapons was actually the aphid. And I didn't know nothing. I was a noob, and I just spent all my silver and gold, and one of the first things that I bought was an aphid, and I liked it, you know. But I recommend, for those of you that just starting this game, I highly recommend, don't make the mistake I did. Save all your silver, save all your gold for when you really do need it. Save that gold before, you know what I'm saying, you can get your 4th slot. Like they say, slots before bots. So always make sure you get all your slots first, then you get all your weapons, then you focus on getting all your robots. That's how you upgrade. But as you can see, I'm right here in the center beacon, and I'm using this cover wall to my advantage because I'm shooting these pretty vortexes over the wall to get to my target. Can you imagine this being on a Fusion? Well, you see it plain as day, and it will be on the Fusion pretty soon in live server. But this is actually a really good build, you know, for the Fusion, because, you know, Fusion is very weak against plasma energy weapons. And by him, you having these weapons right here, he's able to stay behind cover. Plus, he got that answer shield, which is the strongest answer shield in the entire game, that can block splash damage or bullets, you know, or kinetic weapon or a splash weapon or whatever you want to call it. He can block that, and at the same time he can hide behind cover with the plasma, and he can use this Vortex weapon to go over the obstacles that he's behind cover from to hit his enemy. And I standing pretty good with this robot, you know, for a pretty good while, until I finally got destroyed. But as you can see, this Lancelot, he comes towards me, he's charging at me, he shoot me down with that plasma. I ain't got nowhere to go, so I saw he had a thunder, so I, you know, just put myself in answer mode, and he just killed me. Now this right here, for all those Griffin fans out there, and there's a lot of Griffins that's in the live server, I promise you, this right here is going to be the best weapon setup for Griffin. Let me tell you why. Because you're able to jump like that and fling those aphids and hit targets. You know what I mean? I did that intentionally because I wanted to show y'all what Griffin can do with this setup right here. And you see that? Now back in the day, you know, Griffin only can run 2 aphids. Now he can run 4. Yeah, you might as well consider the Vortex being an aphid too, because it is. It's the medium version. And with this setup right here, be expecting it's gonna be some Griffin. It's gonna be some aphid Griffins out there. Now, me personally, I wanted to try this out on the dock. I wanted to try 4 Vortexes on the dock. I originally wasn't a big fan of the dock. I never did like him because he's so fragile, and I think that, you know, he died quick for me. But basically the way you use dock, you know what I'm saying, is you always got to be around cover at all times. And if you're going to be out in the open, always pair up with another with one of your teammates, because Doc is basically a support bot. That's how he operates, you know. But with this build right here, he's not only can be a support bot, but he also could do solo missions, meaning that he can try to flank. He can try to outflank the enemy. With this weapon right here, he's able to still be behind cover, because those vortexes will still go over the obstacles to go to the enemy. And he has 4 of them. Now keep in mind, I really do like what they did, how they tweaked the vortex, because technically it's supposed to be stronger than the aphid, because the aphid is the light weapon. So this is the medium. So yeah, technically it's supposed to be stronger. As you can see, I got a little bit of that damage right here. Now this is what I was talking about earlier, guys, about cover. This hill right here, I used to get a lot of opponents right here at this spot with my Thunder Carnage. That's when Thunder was king, but you know, I used to kill a lot of enemies right there. And he died. But last but not least, I want to talk about this weapon right here. This weapon is called the Arbalest, I believe. If I pronounced that wrong, please forgive me. I'm actually up by an energy drink, so I work a lot of hours. So if I sound retarded, I'm not trying to. And like I said, I don't really do much talking. I'm actually a quiet person, but I figured, well, my fans, the little fans that I have right now, they want to know, well, who is Calamitous? How do we talk? And I'm just letting y'all know, yeah, this is me. So back to what I was saying about this weapon. I think honestly, if they release this weapon as is in live server, it's not going to do that great because the damage is too low. But the reload time makes up for that. However, I honestly think they need to increase the damage just a little bit and increase the reload time just a little bit. I mean, it's not going to hurt this weapon at all, because keep in mind, this weapon can reach out 1100 meters. It's basically the light trebuchet, and I think that if they do that, then this weapon can hold up in live server. But I mean, like I said, don't quote me, because like I said, this is just test server, and it might be good like this when it hits live server. I don't know, but I like the weapon, honestly. I think it works best on Jesse, but I just wanted to use that pattern. And as you can see, I just downed my last spot. But this weapon right here, back to this weapon, Dragoon, it's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be pretty stupid. So I'm just giving y'all guys, that those y'all that don't know, that all this stuff that y'all see in this test server right here is basically gonna come out on live server, starting with that beautiful Vortex. When that weapon come out, you think Shock Train is annoying? Wait till this weapon come out. That's gonna be annoying. And like I said, it ain't gonna be the weapon itself that's gonna be OP. What's gonna be OP about it is that what you can put it on, what you can put that weapon on. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna be OP about it. But me personally, I like it a lot, and they did a good job with that. And also, I think that new robot that's coming out, Hellburner, I think that's coming out in 3.6, because last time I was on the test server with it and it did pretty good. I like the ability a whole lot better than I did when it first came out with it. You know, because, man, you know, just taking away 10% damage increase makes a lot of more sense. Now, I don't know why, but this guy right here, he could have just stepped down there and destroyed him with his thunder and finished him off with his Orkans. He could have knocked that shield off with his thunder and finished him off with his orphans, but you know his robot was healthy. I honestly think we weren't gonna win this game, but we actually managed to pull it off. So there you go, folks. I will be doing a special video when War Robots 3.6 update come out. Stay tuned for that. But as next time, I catch y'all on another clip. And this is Calaminous signing off.